go out here and see if we can't catch some crappie. Let's see what happens. Take y'all along on something different than a hog. Getting some bites, but they're not connected. One thing I know is this there's a bunch of mayflies floating in the water, so they probably full. Lake's full of them like that. Another baby. Another baby. Well, I think all that's under here is babies. Little bluegill. Right up there is just a pile of mayflies swarming, and like right here on the dock, on the motor of the boat, these mayflies is everywhere. You want me to come in between you and the bank? Huh? I'm asking, do you want me to go wide or that way? That's all I'm asking. Trying to be nice to you, fella. Tell ya, that guy over there was fishing right in the channel of the river. Shallow everywhere up here, and I asked him, you want me to go inside or outside? And his reply was, I don't want you to come up here at all. I mean, this people just never cease to amaze me. There was a time in my life where I'd have Probably pull it over there and really give him a good piece of my mind. But now all I say is wow. Ain't worth me getting my heart rate up. I mean, I told him, I said, listen, I'm trying to be nice to you, fellas. Most people wouldn't even done that. That don't get one there, there ain't one here. Yeah. Guess there ain't one here. They ain't too concerned about me, are they? Alright guys, I finally found a dock with some crappie in it. I caught 3 under it and 3 casts, and the GoPro wasn't recording because the battery was dead. And now on the 4th cast I didn't get a bite. Oh boy, that GoPro. There's one. Oh, that feels like a brim. Nice. Tiny little, I get the GoPro going and catch the smallest one I've caught under this dock. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I caught 2 since I got the GoPro battery back up. But this is the difference. As slow as it is, I'm keeping him though. It's locked in here. Ah. So that's 5 under this dock, 1 throwback, 4 in the box. And this dock, here's one. This dock usually ain't no good. One thing I forgot today is my reading glasses, man. I'm struggling tying knots to this 4-pound line. There's one. If I had a live well, I'd put him in there. I'm gonna keep about 2 more like that, and that's it. Now I have a mess. This is by far my favorite way to crappie fish, shooting these docks and jigs. Alright, going with a little head mount here. This is what I'm using, this little bitty jig. I usually like a pink head, but I'm out of them. Just shooting it under that dot, letting it fall. When I see that line jump, or when it hits the bottom, I just reel it on back in. Hope that sun ain't bothering y'all. These fish here done slowed down on me when I switched to the head mount. Nope. There's, well, I had one, but I didn't get my line in my bail good. There's one little baby. I mean, look at that little thing. That thing there'd look good on a limb hook up the river. Mayflies everywhere in here. Look at them on them limbs. About a millions. Well, first cast got one. Something taking drag too. I think I need to tighten my drag. That little rascal. It's taking drag. Little bitty rascal. Give it another shot under there. There he is. Feels like a better one. Well, that one's at least the size of my. We'll put him in there. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna hopefully find me a dock with some slabs under it. Have me a mess of slabs and babies. There you go. They under there, boy. He choked it. Choked it. It's only the second time I've been fishing in 2024. Oh yeah. It's slap full of them babies. Boys, I got something here now. Yes, sir. I got one of them good ones there, and that's what we've been looking for. That is a nice one there. About the size of my foot. So we're gonna slip right back up there, put another one under it. Golly, as soon as it hit the water, one had it. There he is. Good. I mean a good one. Oh, stay on there, baby. Get your butt in here. Well, we may have just found a place to catch a few slabs. Look at that, baby. Another good one. Get in there. Y'all know what the #1 question is I get asked from the YouTube page is where am I hunting? And I'm not gonna tell you where I'm hunting. And that's because I don't want everybody in there in my areas hunting that I like to hunt. But get out and find your own hunting places. It ain't, you know, get out and walk, cover ground. That's how I find the places that I hunt. A lot of people will send me friend requests on Facebook, and then they'll ask, where you hunting at? I always tell them the same thing, all over. That's the truth, all over. I'm all over the state. I had a good friend of mine this spring take a fella turkey hunting to one of his good spots on public ground, and he'd never seen anybody in there. Well, next thing you know, he goes back in there to hunt, and there's 2 fellas in there from the same town that the fella he took with him, and they all knew each other. I mean, that right there will ruin a friendship real fast. And it'll also, you know, make you take note of who you can take and who you can't take. I've got just a couple people that I trust enough that I'll take hunting with me, and they are extremely small group of people. But I know I don't have to worry about them going back in there. I know I don't have to worry about them telling people. And if somebody does take you hunting on public ground, do not go back in there by yourself. Unless they tell you, hey, if you want to come back in here and hunt by yourself, that's fine. But usually what happens, you take somebody with you, then they take their buddy, and then that buddy brings their buddy. Next thing you know, your whole area's trashed out. But anyway, while I'm taking a break from crappie fishing, just thought I'd rant about that a little bit. See how close we can get to this deer. That's it. Whatever that tree is there she was eating on, she has got every leaf on it ate up. Alright fellas, that's a wrap on today's crappie fishing trip. We gotta get out of here before all the crazy people get on the lake. But we had a pretty good morning, caught a pile of fish, caught them all on this little bitty brown and yellow jig with an orange tail. They were on mayflies, but we got a good mess for dinner tonight anyway. That's always wanting. We got 3 good ones and the rest of them just over average, but caught a pile of crappie today. Most of them were small, which is common on this lake we were fishing today, but had a good trip, and hope y'all enjoyed it. It's 12:30. We're gonna get on off of here and call it a day. Y'all count your blessings.